Good afternoon, guys. Now we are going to continue of our last video presentation, which is the drop survey explained part 1. So this will be drop survey explained part 2. So let's go back to where we stop on our last video. Okay. So on our last video, let me see. On our last video, we stop from taking out this quarter mean. How we get this quarter mean? By this formula, and the quarter mean was 17.626831, which is this one. So with this drop of the quarter mean, which is 17.626831, we will get a displacement of this quarter mean drop. Displacement, TPC, and the LCF. Okay. So how do we get this displacement by interpolation? So we go to the hydrostatic table of the program. Let's say this one, which is we have in the last presentation. We have this initial drop survey and forward drop 1727, and your up drop is 1801, and mid drop is 1762 for the Stamford. So it is upright or upright. Now we arrive at the quarter mean, which is 17.626831. So what will be the displacement of this quarter mean drop? So we go to the hydrostatic table, and you see here the drop survey initial, which is we have this quarter mean. So with this quarter mean, we have the displacement, TPC, MTC, LCB, LCF, KB, and so forth. So for example, if we take out this one, this is already programmed. Take out this one, delete this one. So all the values here are taken out. So what we do, so that it is already programmed and interpolated, we just put here equals. Then we go to the drop survey and click this quarter mean graph. Okay, click this one, then you press enter. Then here it is 17.626831, which is this one. 17.626831 and this one. So you will now get the displacement. So what is the displacement of this quarter mean drop? We will check. Displacement is 22647569. 22646569. So we get the displacement here. Displacement is 22647569. So we have a correct displacement here. And what will be the TPC? 138.683 TPC. What is the TPC? TPC here is 138683. Okay, 138683, and the LCF is 0.309. 0.309. LCF is 0.309. This is on this drop survey, this kind of drop survey. So we go on the other drop survey, and this trimming method, and we will see, check the quarter mean is this one, 626831, and his This is the quarter mean drop, and this displacement is 22647569, which is the same. You go to the let's say you go to the hydrostatic table. Yeah, you go to the hydrostatic table, and the same. So you enter here the quarter mean drop, and you will get the displacement TPC. And okay, take out this one, see, and put it back. Or he is in initial drop survey J37. Initial drop survey, that will be J37. That will be J number 37. So this is the drop. You put this, take out this quarter mean drop, put it here in your hydrostatic table, put it here, and all the rest will come out. So we have now the displacement of 226475.69, TPC of 138.683, and LCF of 0.39. Okay, so this is the first thing we're going to do when we have this quarter mean. So we have get the displacement, TPC, and LCF by interpolation. So the next thing we have to do is get this difference of MTC. So which means this quarter mean of 17.626831, you will add 50 centimeters or minus 50 centimeters. So with the quarter mean of 17.626831 plus you add 50 centimeters or 0.5, that will be equivalent to 18126831. Okay, so if you add 62 plus 50, that will be 2, and 6 plus 5, 11, that will be 1812. Okay, 6831, and we will get the value of this one. In the same manner, you deduct 50 from the quarter mean drop. So deduct 50 from this one, and the value will be 17.126831. So if you notice, it is 1 meter difference. You add 50 here, and you deduct 50 here, that will be 1 meter difference. So we will get the value of this of 18.126831 and the value of 17126831. So you go to the hydrostatic table, and you go to your hydro, and you will get the value of MTC. So if you add 50 centimeters here, that will be 18127. That will be 18127, 181268. So it is run up, and the value would be, what would be the value? The value would be 2990372. 2990372, and the value will be 2990372. Okay, and on the other one, 17.166831, the value would be if minus 50 centimeters, that will be 127, and the value would be 2985329. 2985329. 2985329. And here it is, 2985329. Okay, so deduct from the higher to the lower, and you got a difference MTC of 5.043. Okay, so difference of 5.043. Later on, we will use the value of this difference of MTC. Okay, so there's another way of getting this displacement of this quarter mean of 17.62622831. Okay, aside from interpolation, direct interpolation from this quarter mean, we will use the increments. This one we haven't used the increments, but on the other solution we will use the increments. Okay, so this is how we're going to do it. Okay, then we go to hydro. Okay, let's go up. Okay, take note, this is our quarter mean, 176268.31. Okay, and we'll check. That is 17626831. Okay, and we go back. Sorry. So this is, and the TPC is of this quarter mean is 138683. Okay, the quarter mean check is TPC is 138683. Okay, so that is the quarter mean, which is this one. What we do is we take out, we just retain 2 decimals from 17. So we maintain 17.62 and take out 6831, which is this one. So this will be now to 0.6831, and 1762 the displacement is 2226380.95, and this is being interpolated with 1362. We take out this one, delete this one, so erase out, and you put it back. Then you have a displacement of 1362. That will be 2263880.95. Okay. Okay. Now, since you have the TPC of 138.68 and you have a decimal of 0.63831, so that will be adjusted quarter mean, this one, multiplied by TPC, which is 138683. This one, the value of increments will be 94.73. So the value, we convert this 0.68 to increments or tons, metric tons, because you have a TPC of 138.683. So with this value of 0.6831 multiply with your TPC, you will have increments of 9473. Okay. Now, since the displacement of 1762 is 22680.95, this is this one, you add now the increments, tabulated increments, which is 94.73, and the value of true displacement will be 226475.68, which is the same. This will be your displacement of, which is the same of your displacement 226475.68. It is the same of your quarter mean displacement, which is 226475.69. This is only, we have 68, but the other one we have a 69, but the same, almost the same. Okay, so there's two ways you interpolate the true value of the quarter mean drop, which is 17.626831, and the displacement will be 226475.69. Okay, so take this out, no value, and put it back, so you have your displacement. So it is the same here by using the increments 226475.68, and we have here 226475.69. So this is a matter of interpolation, and this is by increments. Okay, and I hope that is clear. And go back. Now, so if we don't want to use the increments, we can use the interpolation. So we have no increments, just put 0 here, and let's say corrected displacement will be the same, 226475.69. And the next correction we are going to apply is the trim correction. The trim correction, we have two trim corrections. Okay, we have 1 and 2 trim corrections. So we go to B. Okay, so we have two trim corrections. Okay, so the first correction would be trim. What is the trim? Which is this one, shift trim. The newly trim, or the true trim or corrected trim, is 7872, which is this one, 7872, times your TPC, which is this 138683, times LCF. LCF is 0.309, which is this one, times 100 over your LBP of 290.2. LBP. Okay, remember the LBP in our last video. Okay, we take the LBP here. LBP. So LBP is this one, from the up perpendicular down to the forward perpendicular. This will be your LBP. Okay, so that will be LBP is 290.2. So again, double check, your trim is 7872, which is this one, corrected trim, and your TPC will be 1386.83, which is this one, from your quarter mean drop. So from your quarter mean drop, you have a TPC 138683, and your LCF from this quarter mean drop is 0.303, which is this one, LCF, times the constant of 100 over LBP, which is 290.2. Multiply this all together, divide by 290.2, and the result will be 11.62. Okay, so I don't have to compute it, but this will be the result. Then we have the second trim correction, which is trim 2, meaning you have to multiply the trim by 2 times. So the trim, which is 72.7872, which is this one, times the same trim, 0.7872, times 50, which is this one, and times the difference of MTC, which is 504.3, which is this one. So remember, we already computed this a while ago. So and over 290.2, which is the LBP. So I repeat, trim squared, meaning the trim, corrected trim of 0.7872 times the same trim, 0.7872, times 50 times difference of MTC, which is this one, is 5.043, and over 290.2. With this equation, the results will be 0.535. 535, let's see. 535. 538. 538. See, trim 1, you have the trim of 0.78.2, the TPC 138.638, LCF was 0.309, constant 100. This is trim number 1, and we have the LBP of 290.2. So to apply, trim times TPC times LCF times constant over 290 is 11.62, which is 11.62 here, 11.62. Then we go to the second trim correction. Second trim correction is trim, meaning you multiply this twice, 7.072 times 0.72 times your constant of 50 times difference of MTC, 5.040, over or divide by 290.2. The result will be 0.538, which is this one, 0.538. Okay, 0.538. You add these two, 1 and 2, the result will be 12.153, and you add that one, you add 11.62 and 0.538. The answer will be, your trim correction will be 12.16. So 12.16 trim correction will be 12.16 or 158. So you put here, trim correction will be 12.16. It is a positive sign, so you add. So 226475.69 plus 12.16 will be displacement. Total displacement will be 22648785. Okay, we will check. Hydro displacement will be 22648784. 22648785. Okay, so almost the same, but anyway, that's it. So we start from I stop from here. Then the next video we will take on the density correction. So that's it, guys. But here I already put the fuel on hand on board. So fuel on board will be 2716. Diesel on board will be diesel oil will be 56 metric tons. Fresh water will be 300. Ballast is 100. This constant or others is 385. With a total of on hand is 3557, which is this one. So fuel oil is 2716, diesel oil is 56, fresh water is 300, ballast water is 100, constant is 35, total of 3557. Okay, and that will be the same here. So that's it, guys. Brief review. Okay, once we get this quarter mean from this formula, which is 176268.6831, you will get you have to get this displacement by interpolation. Okay, so by interpolation with your program, you can get this you can get this sana yun? This interpolation, you get your TPC here and your displacement. This one, this is draft survey. This will be your displacement 22647.69, your TPC and your LCF. This one. Okay. So that's it, guys. You got your displacement, TPC, and LCF. Once you get this value, you have to get the value of you add plus or minus 50 to your quarter mean drop, which is this one. So you add 50 to your quarter mean drop, there will be 181266831, and the value of your MTC is 2990.372. With the minus 50 from your mid quarter mean, you will get a drop of 7.1263831. The value of MTC will be 2985329, and difference will be 5.043, which is this one. And if you add 50 from your quarter mean, you will have 18.7127, and you have a value of TC of 290.3227, which is this one, 290.3372, and minus 50, you get 17.127. The value of TC will be 2985329. It will be this one, 2985329. Okay, 2985329. Okay, and it will also be the same with the other program. So plus with 50 centimeters, you will have a same value of MTC of 290.372, and minus 50 will be 2985329, which is this one. Okay, so you have now the difference of MTC. So from since you don't use the increments, you only interpolate the value of the displacement of the quarter mean. So this is a displacement, so increments is not it's already interpolated, so you don't need to put the increments, so you will put here the same value of displacement. Now the trim correction will be this one. Trim correction, oh, trim correction. So trim correction number one will be trim times TPC times LCF times 100. So your trim will be 7872. 61 times your TPC of 138683, which is this one, and LCF is 0.309, which is this one, times 100 over your LBP of 290 will the result will be 11.62. And you have a second trim correction of trim squared times 50 times difference of TC. Trim squared means trim of 7872 multiplied by itself of 0.7872 times 50, this one, and difference of MTC, which is 5.040, which is this one, over 290.2, and the result will be 0.538. Okay, and this is the one, 0.538. Okay, 0.538, and you add 11.62 plus 0.538 will be 12.16 TPC, and the total, if you add this to the your trim correction will be 12.16 plus this corrected displacement, the total displacement will be 22648.7.85. We will check 22648.7.84. What we have here, 22648.7.85. Okay, so almost the same. So I will stop from here, and the next we will continue, and we will discuss the density correction. Okay, I hope you will like this video, and please share and like and subscribe. Thank you very much.